Hi Stuart, I'm today going to conduct an experiment that I've often wondered about, and it is quite simple. Whenever I run with my watch, my GPS watch, and then when I get back I upload it to Movescan, which is a Suunto app, and that goes to Strava. Then I obsess over the Strava segments and everything else. But I tend to always run with this fella, Sam, my Springer Spaniel, and he runs with me, but I've always wondered what his run segments would look like. So that in itself is intriguing to me. So what we're going to do today, me and my buddy, we're going to go for a run together now. I'm not sure how far yet, probably 10k, maybe just a bit less. But I have attached, sit down Sam, sit down. Alright. I've attached my watch, Sam, sit down, to him on the back of his thing and taped it to the back, so it's quite safe, it's quite sturdy, it's not going to, alright Sam, it's not going to move. He's desperate to get out because he's got his running strap on, so that's why he's jumping about everywhere. You're excited, aren't you, buddy? You're excited. So it's going to be really fun to see how far he runs, the same route that I run, and how fast he runs. I'm going to set my phone to record via Strava, so I'm going to use the Strava app to record my run at the same time that he's running, and I'll set them off exactly the same time. When he goes, I go. He won't be on the lead. Get your legs stuck, son. He won't be on the lead. I'm going up Sankey Valley Way, so I can let him off the lead, so it's completely his own running, and he's not affected by being attached to me at all once the run starts. To the time the run ends, he won't be on the lead unless there is a specific danger to me or him, i.e. we run past a group of geese or another dangerous dog or something like that. It's the only time I'll put the leash on his strap. But other than that, it'll be fun to check out your segments, buddy, in a bit, and I'll let you know what goes on. Right, so we're going to start from here. I'm going to take his chest strap off in a minute. GPS is set. So I'm going to press go on my Strava app at the same time as I press go on the watch, and then I'll report back and look at the data between mine and his at the end of the run. So I will see you in a bit. See you in a bit, Sam. Right, so about 5k I've ran there. I think I've got to question the accuracy of the Strava app. I need to look back now. It said like I'd run 3k in 30 minutes, so that wasn't right. But when I uploaded it to Strava, it said 4.9k to 21 or 22 minutes. So I need to check. But the experiment's done. I haven't checked Sam's data yet. It's obviously still on the watch. You can see it's just attached to his back there. So yeah, it was good. That I'm excited to look at the Strava side by side and see distance, speed, segments, sections, and stuff like that, and really look at the difference between a Springer run and a human run. So I will upload the data and the videos and show you everything in one go. Laters. Right, so I'm just trying to get all the data onto the thing, and the really frustrating thing is I can't, because I've timed Sam's run on my Suunto watch and I did my run on the Strava app. Strava won't allow the same run to be uploaded twice for some reason. It's saying this is a duplicate of the first run, so I can't get it on, which is really frustrating. So what I've done is I've put the data on from my Movescan, which is the app for the Suunto watch. So like you have Garmin and you've got the Garmin app, the Suunto has got a similar thing called Movescan. So Sam's data is on my Movescan, but the next thing will show you that. And then my data is on Strava, so you'll be able to see the splits, and that's following now. Right, so the next two pictures that you'll see is my Strava segments, and what I did was upload the route as well to OS Maps to confirm the distance, so there's no sort of ambiguity between the two runs. So I also did the same with Sam's run from Suunto. I uploaded the GPX to OS Maps to double check the route distances. So yeah, you'll see the next two pictures coming up now is my data for my run. So have a look. So my data on Strava that you've just seen shown, I ran 4.8 kilometers or 2.98 miles on that run. So now you'll see Sam's data on the next slides. So as you can see, Sam ran 7.21 kilometers or 4.67 miles if you want to do it in miles, which the data difference there, or the distance difference, Sam ran 2.41 kilometers more than me in the same time frame, or minimal difference in times because I started and stopped the both watching app at the same times or within seconds of each other. So he basically ran 2.41 kilometers further than I did over the same time, which is just amazing. I'm a bit frustrated I can't get the other run on Strava. I may try and upload that route tomorrow and have a look at them side by side, but it doesn't really matter because I've got the data on the Suunto app and my data on Strava, so both datas are there to be seen anyway. You can find me at Stu's Running on the Moves Count app if you wanted to look for my data, but I'll try and find my data on Strava, and you find Sam's data at the Moves Count app. But I've screenshot all the data anyway and the OS maps as you've seen in the video. So I think that was really good little test. I'm keen to do a longer distance, potentially a 10k or further, and have a look at the differences there and see. What would be really cool is putting two watches at the same, like a Suunto and a Suunto rather than a Strava app, because there could be ambiguity in the test. I don't think there is. There was a couple of times on today's run where I'd stopped to look around for Sam and been shouting him because he's legged it off out of my line of sight, so that the moving time will stop on the app. Elapsed time keeps going, but moving time stops. But aside from that, the distance was still ran the same. The clocks, the watch and the app was started and stopped at the same time. So he still ran 2.41 kilometers further than me over the same time frame, which is just amazing. But yeah, it will be interesting to have a look a bit further into the data, which I'm going to do later, and really look at where he's absolutely caned the speed and stuff like this, and have a look at his splits. And feel free to have a look at the moves count splits as well and stuff like that, and my splits if you're that interested. But yeah, a great little experiment. I'm really happy with it, and Sam's absolutely crashed out on his bed now. So yeah, brilliant. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found it a little bit interesting anyway, something a bit different, and I'll see you all soon.